Today we're going to talk to you about some Bri-Mar landscape and utility style trailers. Bri-Mar has made a commercial grade landscape trailer for the last number of years, but here in the spring of 2016 we've introduced a more of a homeowner grade, less expensive landscape trailer. So we're going to talk to you about those today, show you some of the similarities and some of the differences between the two. We're going to be comparing two 6x10 landscape trailers. The one to my left is a UTE 6x10. The one to my right is the UT 6x10. This is the homeowner, the newer brand, the newer version that we just introduced here the beginning of 2016, whereas we've had the commercial heavier duty grade of landscape trailer for many years. The first thing that's similar between both lines of trailers is the coupler. Both trailers come with a 2-inch ball coupler here on the front of the trailer. Both come with a 2,000-pound capacity top wind jack. They both come with safety chains, and it has the spring clip here for keeping it to your truck. And both are wired with a 4-way flat wiring harness to power your lights. Bri-Mar uses Dexter axles on all of our trailers, including our landscape trailers. Dexter makes some of the best axles in the trailer business. They're known as a more premium axle, and we're happy and glad that we're using Dexter axles. All of our Dexter axles are known as Easy Lube axles. You simply can pull this little rubber plug off the end of the axle. The grease zerk is right inside there for you to add grease to your bearings as needed. We're also using a belted bias tire. Normally you have bias ply tires or steel belted radial tires. We're now using a combination of a steel belted bias ply tire. It's a better quality tire and wheel, longer lasting tire and wheel. And on all of our trailers that get the bias ply tires, we are using the steel belted bias. The next similarity between the UT series and the UTE series of utility trailers from Bri-Mar is the lumber on the floor of the deck. We're using a DuraWood product. It's infused with a dye to help hold the color. If you look at the nice color of this floor, 6 months to a year from now, it will still look the same. There's many other trailers that are just using an untreated and undyed lumber, and it gets gray and doesn't look very nice after a short period of time. But on the Bri-Mar landscapes and utilities, you're getting the DuraWood product, and it's going to look good on your trailer for a whole lot longer. You'll notice on the Bri-Mar utility and landscape trailers that we put a nice sheet metal fender back on the inside of the fender. It certainly has nicer eye appeal, and there's a safety aspect of it as well. So we're happy to put that fender back on there for you as well. You'll see some other brands of trailers that may not have that, but you always get that on the Bri-Mar. All Bri-Mar trailers, utility trailers, and landscape trailers are powder coated. We do a priming process and bake it first, and then we do a top coat, the color coat secondarily, and then we bake that on as well. All of our landscape and utility trailers, whether it's the higher grade or the homeowner grade, you're getting the same quality powder coat finish. It's primed and powdered on top with 2 baking processes for a good quality finish. One of the major differences between the Bri-Mar UTE series, the homeowner grade, and the commercial grade UT series is the main construction of the uprights and the top rail. Many landscape trailers are built with angle uprights and angle top rail, and that's how we do our UTE series. And you can see over here, this is an angle upright and an angle top rail. And again, this is the entry level, more of a homeowner grade trailer. If you compare that to the commercial grade trailer that we use, it is a tubing, a 2x2 tubing upright with a 2x2 tubing top rail all the way around. And this really lends for a really structurally sound commercial grade landscape trailer. The uprights and the rail on this style of trailer actually form the strength of the trailer. They make the trailer as strong as it is. And so as you can see, this tubing one is certainly well built. It's one of the nicest landscape trailers that's out there. Certainly it's going to be a little bit more expensive than the UTE series or another brand that's using angle, but ultimately if you want the best of the best in a landscape trailer, this is one of the nicest ones right here. On the UTE series, the homeowner grade series of Bri-Mar utilities, we have a very simple tie down point right here for your straps or for small chains if you need to tie down your piece of equipment, your lawnmower, or maybe it's a little bit of lumber or something that you're carrying on it. Over here on the commercial grade Bri-Mar UT series, we use a more traditional stake pocket type of tie down point. There's a couple here in front of the fender, and there's also one behind the fender. There's at least 3 down each side of the commercial grade Bri-Mar landscape trailer. Let's show you some of the differences in the gates on the back of these two trailers on the UTE versus the UT series. The UTE, the homeowner grade series, has a gate that's construction of angle, like a lot of the gates are on utility trailers. We have expanded metal mesh for your traction and tread. And again, a very basic, simple angle frame construction, one-piece gate. If we look at the UT series, the commercial grade Bri-Mar utility trailer, you'll see a difference here in the construction. We're using box tubing for the uprights. We also put a nice handle on each side for you to grip and get a hold of. And in addition, we do split gates on these 6x10s. And I'll just give you a little demonstration here on the split gate. They're a good solid gate. They have a little bit of weight to them. And so by splitting that and having 2 halves, it's easier for someone like me especially to lift and lower those gates. One more minor difference between these two lines, on the homeowner grade UTE series, we do put the lights all the way down on the main frame of the trailer. Over here on the UT series, the commercial grade, you'll notice we raised that up a little bit. A little more commercial duty. It's going to be out and about, maybe in a little rougher environment, and so we move those lights up a little bit higher to keep them up out of the way for you.